Hello, my name is Maria Helena Carey, and I run a blog called The Hill is Home. And if you could please introduce yourself.
Well, I'm pleased to be with you, and I am Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton. I represent the District of Columbia in the House of Representatives.
Okay, well, it is an honor and a pleasure to be talking to you today. And I just want to start off with an easy one. Which ward is home to you? And tell us a little bit about your DC experience.
I'm sorry, which DC experience are you interested in?
Well, I know there's a lot of it. So, but I was thinking about it, just in terms of which ward do you call home? That part of DC.
Which ward itself do I call home? I call Ward 6, the ward where the Congress itself is located, my home, and I've lived here for 30, 40 years.
Okay, and can we just agree that Ward 6 is the best ward?
Look, when you represent every ward, you better not go picking out favorite wards.
Okay, well, this is a Ward 6 blog, so, But anyway, I would like you to tell us about your trajectory of serving 15 terms in office and about the latest victory in the House, H.R. 51. And I would like you to tell me, is this a lasting sign? Is this something that can have significance long term?
If you're talking about H.R. 51, there's nothing that could have greater significance. For 219 years, the district has sought to become a state. It was made from two states, Maryland and Virginia, and the residents of those states had exactly what the rest of the states had, and they lost that. Senators, they lost voting representation when they became the capital of the United States. That's a lot to give up, to give land to the capital of the United States. So nothing could be more significant to the District of Columbia than becoming the 51st state. And that's what the House passed in June. Overwhelmingly, a bill to make the district the 51st state, now pending in the Senate. Tougher road to go, but we will get there.
Okay, and can we talk really briefly, will it happen? Or, I know we made it to the House, but we will not make it in the Senate this year at least. How do you see that moving forward?
The way the Senate operates is very differently. In fact, nothing is happening in the Senate now except approval of some Senate measures. That is to say, we have about 400 bills over there. So the Senate is almost out to lunch now. Okay. So if that happens with everything, we are able to get coronavirus bills through. And we're having trouble with the next one as I speak. But essentially the Senate is a tough, we have bills over in the Senate now, which have bipartisan support in the House that aren't moving. So I say that because I want everyone to understand that the district statehood, of course, is even more difficult. But everything's difficult over there, and you shouldn't go over there unless you're prepared to fight to get what you need in the Senate, and we certainly are prepared. Got lots of folks helping us, got more than 100 national and local organizations helping us. We are on the move now that we have gotten through the House. That was a tough road right there. I would have gotten it earlier had I not been in the minority for most of my years that I have been in the Congress. Once I got in the majority, I got this bill through. When I first came to the Congress in the early 90s, I actually got the first vote ever on statehood. Why didn't I get it then? We were in the majority. The reason I didn't get it then is because the House was controlled by Southern Democrats. And while they were good for most things, when it came to statehood, I couldn't get a majority, even in the House controlled by Democrats, for statehood in the early 90s.
That's a pity. But well, so that segues into my next question. So why are you running again? Would the office benefit more from experience or maybe from a fresh approach now that we are so close to statehood?
Well, you wouldn't want to get statehood in the House and say, I quit. you, you have a big incentive now to go the whole rest of the way. But there's lots of work I do for the Senate, for the House, excuse me. One of the most important points of my service in the House now is that I have seniority. I chair subcommittee. My seniority gives me, or gives the district, much that I did not have when I was first elected. So I want to use my seniority to the fullest now that I have achieved it.
Okay, and you know, you have several challengers this year. I mean, you always have challengers every 2 years, but one of your challengers is talking about going back into Maryland. What do you think about that?
Well, the district has been an independent jurisdiction for more than 200 years. We don't want to go back anywhere. And Maryland, I can assure you, doesn't want another big city. Maryland has only one big city, that's Baltimore. It isn't looking for another.
Okay. So, well, why should people vote you in again? And, you know, just give us the pitch and give us a parting thought. What should we be thinking about as we prepare to vote this November?
Well, I never tell people to vote for me because they voted for me before. I ask them to look at my achievements.
Mm-hmm.
And look at them each time to see, has Eleanor done anything for you this year? And I think they will say, well, I can tell you one big thing Eleanor did for us this year. She got DC statehood.
Yeah, well,
House of Representatives, and then and then she didn't just stop there. There are very few bills going through the House because of the virus. I engineered a bill, a highways and transportation bill, very important for the district, which has Metro. I engineered that bill. I chaired the
can you
committee.
tell me a little bit more about that bill?
That's a transportation and infrastructure bill that I wrote along with the chairman of the full committee. And that bill allows the streets and roads to be fixed. It deals with transit. Therefore, it is exquisitely important for Metro. We have a 10-year renewal of funds to fix Metro, which you know has had real problems. That bill, one of the few bills, got through the House this year, and of course, what we've been able to do to get the district coronavirus bills. So I think that what my own constituents would look at is, well, she may not have the vote, the final vote that is, in the House, and we may not have senators, but Eleanor sees to it that the district gets whatever any other state gets, and that's what I run on, beginning with statehood and then detail the rest.
Okay, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
It's such a pleasure.
Thank you. Same.